What do you at, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Lycos, and this is my updated freighter guide for No Man's Sky. If you guys get some useful information out of this video, it would be awesome if you'd hit that subscribe button. Starting off here, we're going to talk about the different ways that you can get a freighter in No Man's Sky. First off, you're going to have to play the game for 3 hours and warp 5 times. So that is 3 in-game hours, and then on your 5th warp while you're playing the game, you will run into a freighter battle. And if you defeat the pirates that are attacking that freighter, you can go into the freighter and then the captain will offer you the freighter for free. You can also turn down the freighter so that later on you will come across another freighter battle and have a chance to get a much more impressive capital ship. Now how this used to work is that after you turn down your first freighter, you could play the game again for another 3 hours, warp another 5 times, and you would find a freighter battle with one of these capital ships. But the last time I tried this, I had to actually come across a couple of different freighter battles before I finally found the capital ship, so it might take a little bit longer. I'm not sure when they made this change, but just keep in mind, I did have to come across a couple of different battles before I finally came across a capital ship. For anyone who's tried to get one of these capital ships lately, I'd love to know what your experience is with it. For me, I had to warp, I think it was 15 times, and I had to play for around 9 hours before I found one of these freighter battles with a capital ship. There are 2 different types of capital ships, as you can see here, and you can get various sizes in these 2 different capital ships. As for the smaller type of freighters that you can come across, there is a ton of different types of those freighters that you can choose from. Now there is one other freighter that you can get for free, and that is the Dreadnought freighter. These ones are my favorite freighter that you can get. They're huge, they look amazing, and they have really cool guns on the top of the ship. In order to get these, you have to come across one of these battles. These seem to be pretty random, but I do come across them a lot more often in Outlaw systems. And I don't think I've ever come across one of these Dreadnought freighter battles until I've already encountered one of the regular freighter battles. Once you come across one of these Dreadnoughts, they're actually pretty easy to get. You just need to go in behind the ship, take out the engines, then go to the top of the ship, and then take out all of the large guns that are on the top of the capital ship. Once you've done that, you will be able to take control of the ship for free. In these freighter battles, the Dreadnoughts are actually fighting the capital ships that I was talking about earlier, and if you want, you can get that capital ship instead of getting the Dreadnought. Now this ship you will have to buy, and sometimes they can cost a ton of units. You can actually switch out to any freighter that you want at any time during the game, but you will have to pay units in order to get these ships. The only time that you will get a free freighter is by buying your first freighter, or by getting a Dreadnought freighter. Now once you have your own freighter, there's a ton of useful things that come with these capital ships. You can use them for storage, you can use them for warping from system to system. You can upgrade your freighter and unlock various blueprints. You can customize the colors of your freighters. You can hire frigates to join your fleet and then send them out on expeditions to bring back rewards. You can recruit frigates from freighter convoys, and each one has its own class and attributes such as combat, exploration, industrial, and trade, and these attributes can be crucial for the success of expeditions. Alright, now I'm going to give you guys a tour of my freighter. We're starting out here in the hangar. We're going to go over here and take the portal up to the bridge. You can either take the portal here, or you can go over there and take the stairs up. Of course, the portal is much quicker. Now, the interior of every freighter is all the same, except for the things that you build into your freighter. But here on the bridge, we have a couple of terminals here in the middle. And these are the ones I was talking about before. These are the terminals that you can use to manage your fleet, warp from system to system, or to get some upgrades. Moving on into the back of the freighter, this is where you can customize your freighter. There is tons of base building that you can do back here. This particular room over here, which has the fleet command station, these rooms are ones you're going to need in order to send out your fleets on expeditions. You can have multiple of these in order to send out multiple expeditions. And there's lots of other things that you can build back here, such as the scanner room, where you can use it to scan every planet that's in the system that you're currently in. This is very useful and much faster for scanning planets. You can massively expand onto your freighter, adding a bunch of different levels and huge rooms. Here's a huge room where I have all of my storage containers, so you can use this for a bunch of extra storage. Over on this side, I have a galactic trade, so I can access the galactic trade for any system that I'm in. Then we have an extra level going up here. Another big room that I'm trying to figure out what to do with. And then I have a little side room here, another scanner room. We have an appearance modifier and a teleporter. So as you can see, there's a ton of extra things that you can build onto your freighter. You can also decorate these rooms as much as you want. For example, up on the next level here, I have a cozy little room made with a bed, a fireplace, and a bunch of other decorations. And as you can see here, you can even build balconies off of your freighter so you can go right out into space. I still have a ton left to do with this freighter, but I hope that this will give you a little bit of an idea on what you can do with your freighter. There's a ton of base building that you can do on your freighter, lots of different rooms, tons of different furniture that you can use, and it has a lot of utility as well. Hit that like button if you want to help the video out. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, stay where you're at, and I'll come where you're to. Later, everyone.